Greetings, Matt. I hope everything is going well today. I wanted to do just a preliminary shot to kind of give you an idea of how to set your camera up to match mine, and we can always play with it as well and fine tune it. But as far as the technical specs, the camera is shooting at 17 megabits per second. 17 megabits per second. It is set on the 1080p mode, and I'm shooting at 24 frames per second. And I guess it's 24pf. 24pf, not simply 24p, if there's a difference on yours. So 24 frames per second, fp, at 17 megabits per second. And I'm using my shotgun mic. And the one that came with the camera has a standard shotgun mode, and then it has a stereo 90-degree mode. Now, if you're going to use a shotgun mic as well, let me know if it's mono or stereo. If it's mono, then I'll adjust mine to shoot in a straight shotgun mode, because shotgun mode is mono, not stereo. So I can very easily adjust that. As a matter of fact, this is the sound in the 90-degree stereo mode, and I'm going to switch it to the straight shotgun. Light right out here in front of me, and I'll take pictures of it so you can see this arrangement. So here's what now this is the shotgun mic in straight shotgun, which should be mono, if I remember everything correctly. So from here on out, I'll stay with that until we can talk about it, and let me know what you have on your end. As far as framing, you'll notice I'm trying to stay to one side of the screen. When I shoot, I'm looking at the camera and staying to the right. My suggestion is whenever you set yours up, plan to stand to the left, right like this. And I'm going to stand right here to the right. Now, and you'll notice on framing, I'm standing a distance back from my display, but I think I've got it framed approximately from my waist up, with a little bit of headroom just above. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. I'm not sure, I can't find my tape measure how far I'm away from the tripod, but that's probably not important. Probably the important part is that we at least try to frame it where we look like we're I mean, we don't have to be the same height per se, but at least from the waist up, and with a measure space up above us here would probably be fine. So let me, lighting, just a minute, I'll show you what I've done with lighting. I was going to do a white background because we've got a room that would work great for it, but it just looked very, very plain, at least on my end. So kind of pick an area. I've got, as you can see, I'm in front of my bookcase here, and my thoughts are whenever we frame it up on the computer, I'll probably be cut off right about, we'll cut off my frame right in the middle, and so yours will be cut right in the middle, and when we piece them together, kind of looking like we're talking to each other of sorts, then it'll all fit in the 16:9 perspective. So just kind of recap, 17 megabits per second, 24 frames per second, using shotgun mic now on straight shotgun mode, which is mono. You see roughly the frame up here, you be to the left of the camera and I'll be to the right. And I guess that's probably the best, at least as an experimentation. Now, another alternative, we'll talk about this, is I can also plan to shoot it on a less busy background. What I like to do is test it with you standing in front of whatever you think would look good on your end, and then we'll put them together, just see what it looks like. You never know. With this particular setup right here, if you were to shoot in front of a green screen, then we could put you standing beside me. But again, if we can get away from doing that much extra work, that would be fine as well. Alrighty, I'm going to take the camera and do a quick spin so you can see I've got one bright light over here, down in the floor, and illuminating from this way. So I'm kind of standing in that direction there a little bit, and you can give me your opinion on the lighting. My office, I have no light right up here above the ceiling, so it's pretty dark in this area. And then I've got one light back in that direction pointed towards a white poster board that's reflecting light back over here. So I'll show you both of those, and then the video will be done, and this kind of give you at least a head start on how to set up before we do the test. So here's the lighting. You'll see over, where's it? Nope, sorry, my bad. There it is. There's the one light coming over from that side, and then coming back to where I was at, and then coming around, you'll see what I've got done right there. Now, one more thing I forgot to mention. I did do a white balance on it before I started shooting. And so I think as long as we both do a white balance, it'll probably look pretty close to the same. So, all right. Talk to you later. Oh, where's my remote? Here's my remote.